Welcome back, everybody. This is your boy Backpack Mo, and I am here in Northern Virginia, out to try some of the famous cheesesteak places that we have here. Starting off with the Sandwich Toop, ZBurber, Rice Poorhouse, Mario's, and finishing off with Bear Branch. All right, guys, we're at the first place, the Sandwich Toop in Vienna, Virginia. This place is really famous for making sandwiches, obviously. Steak and cheese is one of their staples, so I'm about to try it out and let you guys know what it is. Now, about $15 for the sandwich itself. Let's dive in. Oh, boom. Check that out. Got the steam there. All right. Not a lot of toppings, but it is packed with a good amount of cheese and onions and too. And I like the bread, so let's go and dive in. The caramelized onions and the softness of the bread really make it too. And this mayo, so there's not a whole lot on it. Very simple, but definitely worth the price, man. And the quality of the steak, so you can tell they're using some nice shaved ribeye meat too. I rate it, so like I said, this is the first place that I've tried, but I would definitely come back here again. I don't really have a scale of what I would say, like 1 to 5 or 10, whatever. But so far, man, this is really good for a place that makes sandwiches and not necessarily being like just known just for cheesesteaks. I would say probably this is one of their top sandwiches over there. So definitely, yeah, A1 for sure. All right, guys, next spot is ZBurber. Man, I just recently found out about this place, and the great thing about them is that they are open late every night, 3 a.m. every day, and 4 a.m. on Friday and Saturday. So if you want your late night munchies, or if you just hit the club and you're looking for a spot to be open, this is probably one of the only spots that's open. So let's figure out what is in here. This cheesesteak, I was able to build it myself because they do allow you to add toppings. The previous other place, it already came standard, which was okay, you know what I mean? They had their own particular recipe, but you're able to add toppings to it, certain toppings, for free. At least about 5 or 6 toppings that you can add to it. So, looks a little bigger than the other one that we had. Almost about the same price. So let's go ahead and dig in. And then I chose the provolone cheese. That's another thing you can choose. The other one, it had its own standard. So you can either do provolone or you can do American cheese. So open up, and it's packed with everything, and it's there. Nice, hot, steaming. It took a while, right, to make, but I don't mind waiting if it's fresh, All right, we dive in. Do that one bite. This might even be a B-roll right here. Okay, perfect. Let's try it. The toppings I added were green peppers, fried onions, the provolone cheese, mayo, what you would classically find on a Philly cheesesteak. Not bad. I will say I do like the meat better at the previous place that I was at, the Sandwich Toop, but no, not bad. And its perks, like I said, it's open late night. They have burgers, they have shakes, they had everything. Guys, we're literally right next to a gas station, okay? So this is a place that, like I said, if you want to pull up, you want to grab something quick or late. It's not gourmet, but it's gonna fill in, and it does the job. Boom, let's go to the next spot. All right, guys, we're at the third spot, Rice Poorhouse. This is pretty much a sports bar, Steelers bar for all you Steelers fans out there. Boo, it's like, no, I'm just joking. But the cheesesteak here was pretty popular. So remember, we were all going on recommendations either we got from friends or either Google searches and by Northern Virginia foodies. Go check them out. They have some really good selections and places to go to. So like, I'm here to check it out, and let's dive into it. I like the packaging, a little different inside the box. Oh wow, boom. Okay, so this, we were able to add some toppings on it. So I did, try to change it up a little bit. We have some mushrooms on there, fresh chopped jalapenos, mayo, and then this nice big brioche bun, which you see right over here. And then you also get to select the cheese. We've been consistent with adding the provolone to it. And then the first place that you didn't have to add anything extra, they threw in some kettle style potato chips too, which you see over here. So, boom. Only one size, so they didn't really ask you as the other ones where you got to choose whether 8-inch or not, but this is a lie. It's literally falling out of the thing. I'm trying not to make a mess here, but let's see what we got. Ooh, it's hot too. That's good. That's really good, actually. It's like a perfect balance of everything. The meat, the sauce, adding, I think you have to add a little bit of extra stuff to it. Jalapenos, the onions, it all blends very well together. And then the bread is large enough to encompass everything and bring it all together. All right, guys, the next spot is Mario's Pizza. I've been coming to this place for a long time. They've been around since 1957. A lot of their staff members have been working here for a long time. It's been about 4 or 5 years since I've been here, but I'm really excited to come back and try it. This is probably, I'm not gonna lie, I don't wanna be biased, but it's probably gonna be one of the best places that I've tried. Now, this is the most expensive cheesesteak that they have. It's about $17, $18 just for the 8-inch itself, no sides. You are able to pick some of the toppings that do come on it. So it's like I said, it's been about 4 or 5 years since I've been here. So let's go ahead and see if it still tastes like how it is before. Let's dive in. You can see all that cheese and everything inside. So this place is also open late night too. I want to say, I think at least 2 a.m. you can get cheesesteaks here. So let's take a bite, dive in, boom, see what we got. All right, right off the bat, man, the steak is really ribeye steak. I know most places say, oh, we use ribeye, but this is, you can taste the quality of the meat. And then the peppers, nice like a sweet type of peppers that's inside of it. This place reminds me of iconic Philly cheesesteak style place. You gotta know your order when you go up. There is no pandering and looking at this and that. It's because this place can get really packed and really busy. So you wanna know your order when you come in ahead of time. Make sure that you step aside, put your money over here. But so far, man, this might be the winner. We still got a couple more places to try out. But shout out to Mario's, man. Definitely, you brought me back. There's a lot of old school memories of coming to this place, especially late night and getting the cheesesteaks. You have to get the 8-inch. I mean, even this one, like I said, it's almost the same size as the previous one where we went to, and that's their thing. So, I mean, imagine even like the 12-inch, or I don't even know how the larger one gets, but there's no way. I mean, this is filling enough. More places to try. Shout out to Mario's, man. Let's go. All right, guys, we are at the final destination, the final cheesesteak. Your boy is getting full, man. I'm doing this for you guys. We are at Bear Branch. I'm excited to see what this cheesesteak looks like and what it tastes like. So let's unravel it, see what we got over here. Okay. Different style of bread, what you see over here. It looks like some, I don't know what type of roll this is. Comment if you guys really know. This is more like a traditional style sandwich. This is probably the cleanest one that I've seen so far, just by everything not necessarily coming out. And they already sliced it in half for you too. First bite, let's take a bite and see what it tastes like. That's really good. I really like that. Now, I don't know if they made this extra special because they saw the cameras and they knew we were filming. But as I said, just the presentation right off the top, everything fits together. There's nothing really kind of falling out, so I don't feel like I have food all over my face. It's the right amount of steak that's cut in there, and then the soft bread too. I was a little bit scared because sometimes when the bread is like that, it's all you're eating is bread, and it's just you really don't get to eat the cheesesteak. This is good. It's really, really good. Shout out to Bear Branch, man, another local establishment. All 5 cheesesteaks, I finished it. After, let me digest this, and I'm gonna give you guys my honest reviews of everything. The sandwich shop, now let's review it, man. I thought, just appearance-wise, it was probably one of the best looking cheesesteaks. It was easier to eat, not as messy. The bread was so soft, very, very artisan style bread. And then like the meat, everything was complemented very well. Like I said, it didn't come with a side or anything, but you could tell that this wasn't like a big
chain restaurant. I think it's family owned. So, but yes, very, very. I mean, sandwich shop. Steak and cheese is not the only good thing they have, but I would say, yeah, thumbs up to that for sure, 100%. Second spot, the ZBurber. Now, I will say this, I appreciated the fact that they're open late every single night. As opposed to these other places, ZBurber stays open the latest. It was okay, you know what I'm saying? But kind of greasy. But I mean, if you're looking for that type of greasy thing, like I said, after you've been drinking all day or you've been going to a nightclub or something that very similar to that, then maybe that may be the spot for you. And it's great that you're able to add all those toppings too for free of charge. All right, the next spot we tried was Mario's. Now I told you guys I loved Mario's. I've been coming here for many years, over at least 20 years. I'm not sure my age. Iconic place. The place has been here since 1957. Great food. It was the most expensive out of all the cheesesteaks we tried. There's a couple of things I had to make sure I modify because if you don't, it could be one of the sloppiest cheesesteaks and where everything's just falling out of the thing and you can barely kind of eat it. A good place, like I said, shout out to Mario's. The next place was Rye's Poorhouse. Now this is probably the coolest place that I was able to go to. It was a little bit far from us to get out there and drive. But like I said, as far as sports bar, they had the TVs going, they had all the old games that you could play, board games, video games, everything that you could have there. So nice atmosphere. It was one of the nice sandwiches that I was able to try too. I heard about it from a lot of people to be able to come out there. They already knew exactly what I was talking about when they mentioned this sandwich. Nice clean presentation, nice good bread for the steak, and very, very good quality of the meal. All right, last but not least, we stopped at the Bear Branch Tavern. Man, great place, nice hospitality. Shout out for them to letting us actually go out and film and everything. And the cheesesteak was really good. I would say definitely just the overall presentation was probably one, if not the best. So it's gonna be, I wanna make a decision and it's really, really tough, guys. All right, and the winner is, drum roll please. It goes out to the Bear Branch Tavern, man. Thank you guys, man. Not only for the hospitality, and I'm not just saying that just because, you know, they actually let us do some filming in there, but I would just say this, the portion of the meat, the way that the sandwich was cut, nothing was falling out. All the toppings and everything was really good. High quality ribeye steak that was in there. And Bear Branch Tavern, you guys are the winner. Second, coming in second place would be the sandwich shop. And then coming in at third place, I thought Mario's was gonna be my number one just because it was an iconic place to me and I'd been there for so many years. But Mario's is number 3 actually. And then we're gonna finish off with Rye's Poorhouse is 4. And unfortunately, not fortunately, but number 5 is gonna be ZBurber. Each place has its own unique style to it. Like I mentioned, ZBurber, they're open late, it's cheap. You're able to add as many toppings to it. Some places that you'll find, like the sandwich shop, is more of a sit-down, family-owned, artisan-style place. So, like I said, everything has its own unique balance to it. Not to discredit any place. I would go back to any of these sandwich shops. I would go back to any of these I would go back to any of these places to get a steak and cheese, and I recommend you guys to try them out for yourself. Maybe you may have different rankings than me. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you guys think that I missed one of the spots or you have a suggestion of places that I should go, make sure you put those down in the comments too as well. Like I said, I was trying to go to all the places that I could go to, but eating 5 cheesesteaks in one day is enough, and I know I probably didn't hit most of the top markers. So this is what I'm asking my subscribers and anybody that's in the Nova area. Please make sure that you put those down, not just for me to go check out, but for other people to go check out as well. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.